Ano, Sir Buddy? Balik na tayo doon?
Ano sir?
Balik na tayo?
Oo. Pero start na nating mag-discuss nung industry while walking.
Sige.
Basically sir, ilan yung varieties of giant bamboos na priority ninyo halagaan?
Yes. So, ang amin, Dendrocalamus asper
Okay.
at saka Guadua angustifolia. Yun yung iron bamboo.
Yun yung dalawa.
At saka itong Bambusa long internode.
Okay, tatlo.
Tatlo.
Kasi ito yung may value
Sa construction.
sa construction.
Yes. Itong bamboo na to, actually, ang daming direksyon kung saan ka pwedeng pumunta.
Okay.
Pwede mong gawing damit, fiber, pwede mong gawing food,
Food.
pwede mong gawing construction. So, ang kailangan sa bamboo, large scale ang plantation.
Yeah.
Hindi ka pwedeng 1 or 2 hectares lang.
Yeah.
It will just be for personal use. Okay rin lang yun. Okay lang naman yun.
Mm.
Or, kung meron kang ganon, 1 or 2 hectares, meron ka dapat cooperative na magsasama-sama kayo para makabuo kayo ng
Nagko-consolidate.
consolidate.
Okay sir, ano yung, since it's for large scale, ano yung ideal na size? Available na po ang agribusiness merch sa Shopee. Ang link nasa description box.
Ang sabi, may nabasa akong article ni Dr. Emilio Javier, yung president yun ng UP.
UP.
A long time ago. Hindi
Okay.
ko na nga makita yung article na yun. Sabi niya, 385 hectares. You can start building a good, solid processing facility on top of it.
380.
385, yes. Very achievable yan.
385.
That's not,
That's achievable.
look, the Philippines has 1.7 million hectares of idle or denuded forest. 1.7 million. 385 is nothing.
Mhm.
And dito lang sa Bulay, 6,000 hectares ang available.
Yung available.
Na ano. So, it's really just a matter of willpower for the people and probably the government.
Okay sir, isa-isahin natin yung uses for engineering. Okay, ano-ano itong mga to?
So, sa engineered bamboo, yan ang
Pinaka-potential.
Potential ngayon.
Okay.
The reason being, yung Western countries
Okay.
started noticing bamboo
Mm.
as a source of raw material.
Okay.
So, nagsimula yung movement na yan around 2010. I think.
Recently lang.
Recently lang,
Okay.
2010. So, ang ginagawa ng isang company sa Norway, Moso Bamboo, they take bamboo from China,
Okay.
ship it to Norway, process it, and then creates bamboo flooring and distributes it all over the world.
So parang tiles, something like that.
Bamboo flooring, yeah, tiles. Yeah,
Flooring, okay.
flooring. Now, yung same company
Mm.
is now going into, kasi ang use ng bamboo ngayon sa West is only aesthetic
Okay.
use.
Okay.
Magandang wall,
Wall.
magandang deck, magandang furniture, magandang ano.
Mm.
Pero over the past, again, 10 years, 15 years, they're now looking at bamboo as a structural load-bearing material
Like buildings.
for buildings. So, isinasama na yan ngayon sa building code
Okay.
ng Western countries. In fact, there is one US company, Bamcor, who is, promoting an all bamboo housing unit, and it passed the U.S. Building Code. Strand woven or engineered laminated bamboo.
Okay.
Yung laminated bamboo, ano yan, pinagdidikit siya ng glue. So, yun yung laminated bamboo. Yung strand woven, dinudurog yung bamboo.
Okay.
Tapos, high pressure, pinagdidikit-dikit, may mold.
Parang isang magiging parang block.
Magiging block yun. Pero ano yun, high density bamboo fiber yun.
Oo.
Pag high pressure and then may epoxy, ang tigas nun.
Oo.
So, yun yung, sa tingin ko, yun yung ginagawa nila.
So, ito rin yung ginagamit nila ngayon for high-rise buildings.
Yes. So, ang ano ngayon, ang bamboo ngayon ang isa sa pinaka-growth area dahil ang daming matatalinong taong nagre-research kung paano gamitin yan for Western countries.
Bakit po bamboo ang nakikita nila? Why bamboo?
Because
of all the materials.
Because compare mo sa timber.
Okay.
Magtatanim ka ba mahogany, maghintay ka 15 taon.
Okay.
After 15 years kinat mo.
Tapos na.
Tapos na.
Tanim ka ulit.
Tanim ka ulit 15 years, another 15 years. So ang bamboo iba. Itanim mo ang bamboo. Mag-harvest, mag-cut ka ngayon. Next year may tubo na ulit yan.
Kasi tuloy-tuloy lang siya nagsushoot.
Oo. So as a processing, as a raw material, parang sustainable siya.
Okay.
At saka talagang mas mabilis.
Okay.
Ang demand sa timber tumataas as the population grow.
Okay.
Ang demand sa timber hindi naman bumababa yan. And they couldn't cope with it.
Okay, so all the demand for timber pwedeng substitute ang engineered bamboo.
Hindi lang timber.
Okay.
Pati steel. Oo, kasi if yung strand woven bamboo, imagine yung fiber, pinagdikit-dikit mo, ang tigas nun. Kaya nga, in a construction site, pwede mo na talagang, eventually, talagang bamboo na ang gamitin mo eh. Kasi, yun nga, mas malakas siya sa steel eh. Malakas siya hindi naman sa mas malakas, pero malakas siya.
Okay.
Comparable.
So, kaya kahit high-rise. Gaano kalaking building ang kaya niyang gawin?
Well, ang ginagawa nila, hindi pa naman sa ang mga wooden skyscraper ngayon, ang alam kong pinakamataas is 18 stories high.
Story high.
Which is 85 meters.
Ilang buildings na yan so far ang nagawang ganyan?
Ano pa lang, mostly experimental pa lang eh. So you can count it on your fingers.
Okay.
Pero inaaral pa lang nila yun ngayon eh.
Okay.
Pero pag yan, successful, you can imagine.
Pupunta lahat yan dyan.
Doon papunta lahat yan. Dahil you cannot sustainably build, the New York skyline using existing materials.
Okay. Earthquake proof?
Oo naman.
How about dun sa fire?
Sa fire resistant siya, yes. May mga technology yan na ginagamit.
Sir, gaano kalaking industry to? We're talking about
This is a $1 billion industry. Emerging industry. $1 billion emerging industry. Why? Imaginein mo na ma-incorporate ang bamboo sa building code ng Western countries. Well, the demand for bamboo will just shoot up. In fact, yung European, ang balita ko European countries, European Union, they will ban the use of timber-related products by 2030.
7 years from now.
7 years from now. So, sa tingin ko talagang alam mo, mahirap magsalita ng kasi we're talking about the future.
Okay.
Pero that's what's gonna happen. At kung pupunta ako sa New Zealand, for example, the last 3 years, suddenly, supermarkets and furniture shop are filled with bamboo products. Suddenly. After 3 pero before COVID, wala yan. You can rarely see bamboo products in, ngayon, bamboo pillow, bamboo blanket.
Pillow?
Yeah, bamboo pillow, bamboo blanket, bamboo towels,
Mm-mm.
and then bamboo shirts.
Okay, sir. So that's the second use, no? From the engineering
Yeah.
to
Yep, to fiber. Yes.
fiber clothing.
Clothing, yes.
So, gaano kalaki to?
Gaano kalaki yung fiber textile market? Ang laki.
Yun din yun. So,
Oo
parang
naman.
isusubstitute din lahat.
Lahat, yes. Ano pang ano? Kasi sabi nga nung isang Norwegian scientist bamboo will save the world. Kasi nandyan, yung bamboo. Punta tayo sa flour. Bamboo flour.
As food naman.
As food, bamboo flour. Bamboo fiber, bamboo silica. So,
Lahat ng technology to, sir,
available
study
na yan.
lahat to, available na lahat to.
Available lahat na yan.
Okay.
Tayo na lang ang nahuhuli. Lahat ng bansa nandun na. Tayo na lang ang nahuhuli.
Sing silica, saan nanggagaling yung silica? Anong part ng bamboo?
Yan ang hindi ko pa na-research.
Okay, how about the floor?
Yung
Sa
flour,
bamboo shoots?
gaya sa bamboo shoot yan. Pinapowder nila yan.
Okay.
Pero meron ding bamboo scent.
Scent, yes.
So,
Malaki rin yun.
malaki rin yun.
So, given all these demands, sir, so from construction, shelter, food, clothing, anong ibig sabihin nun sa atin dito sa Philippines? Anong nag-iintay na potential para sa Filipino? And bakit mo? And probably nakikita mo yan. That's the reason why nag-start ka ng
Opo,
bamboo
opo.
plantation.
Ang nakikita ko talaga, ang bamboo, kung seseryosohin ng Pilipinas,
Okay.
it can become an economic foundation. Na, kumbaga, yung bamboo, whether in tough times or good times,
Mm.
lumalago,
Mm.
itinanim mo meron kang 100 years para pakinabangan.
Okay.
Then, it becomes an abundant foundation to do something else. Hindi nasisira Hindi nauubos, hindi pinepeste.
Mm.
Yung bamboo,
Mm.
we just take it for granted as Filipinos.
Okay.
Pag gumawa tayo ng bahay kubo, pinagtatagpi-tagbi lang natin.
Mm.
When in fact, you can actually build a very modern, very nice house out of bamboo.
Mm-mm.
But it's just you're limited by your imagination. Kahit sino pwedeng gumawa ng very nice, modern-looking bamboo house
Okay.
at a very low cost. Dahil abundant yung bamboo. Di ba?
Mm-mm.
Pero wala lang tayong imagination. We just lack the imagination.
Okay, sir. Saan tayo makakakita ng mga planta na processing the bamboo into engineering or and other uses na na-mention natin?
Opo.
China, meron.
Meron ng China, meron ng Taiwan,
Taiwan,
meron ng
Japan.
meron ng Vietnam.
Vietnam, meron na.
Yes. And of course, yung sinabi ko sa iyo, Norway,
Norway. Okay.
yun ang leading sa Europe, Norway.
Okay. Sir, sa Philippines, kaya?
Oo naman. In
Okay.
fact, meron nang nag-ooperate dito sa Philippines.
Mm.
US company, Rhizome,
Oh, saan sila nakabase?
sa Mindanao.
Davao?
Cagayan de Oro yata.
Cagayan de Oro.
Yeah.
Okay, anong ginagawa nila?
Bamboo flooring.
Flooring?
Mm.
Then ina-export, dinadala outside.
Well, ang alam ko gusto nilang i-export. Pero just sa demand sa Philippines,
Boss.
ubos na.
Kaso marami nang gumagamit.
Marami na. It's not a figment of my imagination, parts.
Okay.
Everything is set. Kailangan mo lang magtanim. If you don't plant and you just plant it when everything is all set up, too late na hero ka na.
Okay. Sir, yung existing na factory, okay, you said in Cagayan de Oro. Saan nanggagaling ang raw materials?
Sa Davao.
Enough?
In Mindanao. Yeah. Although I'm not sure kung enough, I'm not privy to their business model.
Okay.
Pero ang alam ko, nagpo-produce na sila ng bamboo flooring at nag-exhibit na sila sa mga exhibit dito sa Manila. Meron na. Rhizome. And so they've started sa US company to. Ako naman, ang gusto ko, hindi US company yung kasi I've got nothing to, well, I don't know.
Kumbaga sa atin na nga to eh.
Bakit over the years, puro foreigner na lang ang nakinabang sa atin. Bakit naman hindi natin pakinabangan ng bansa natin, di ba? So, yung mga, ang problema, pagka ang processing company is a foreign company.
Okay.
Ang mangyayari niyan, yung farmers natin dehado. Because the foreign company will answer to their shareholders. Profit to their shareholders.
Yeah.
At titipirin nila yung mga farmers natin.
Palabas lahat.
So, kailangan yung mga maganda kung, diba, itong concentration ko sa bula.
Okay.
I want to concentrate on bula. I
Okay.
talked to LGU sa bula na let's set up 1,000 hectares in bula and then
Okay.
let's invite processing facilities set up in bula. Yung mga tao natin ang matututo sa sa processing. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make money or not. The important thing is we start acquiring the technology and the know-how. And then over time, magiging profitable din tayo. But if yung mga US companies kasi, they're very driven by profit.
Yeah.
So, whatever it takes, basta profit muna. Tayo, it's more the people, yung ma-uplift natin yung standards ng mga tao sa bansa natin.
Okay, sir. So relatively, you're a new player sa bamboo industry.
Yes.
Can we say that there's a bamboo industry in the Philippines?
I'd say there is a real intention
Okay.
to have a bamboo industry in the Philippines. Is there a bamboo industry in the Philippines? Siguro maliit pa. Hindi pa ganun ka. Kasi ang alam ko pa lang na nagpa-process yung Rhizome, which is the US company. Ang alam ko meron yun sa yung I mentioned it.
Pangasinan.
CS First.
In
CS First
Bayambang.
Green and Pangasinan. I think they have a large plantation as well. I haven't, so I haven't.
Pero wala tayong balita kung what's happening to them.
What's happening? Hindi ko rin alam eh.
Okay, sir. Sir, anong vision mo dito? Sige, you started this. Hindi mahirap for you because naka-base ka sa New Zealand.
When I decided to do this, I prepared myself.
Okay.
Pero in terms of hirap, syempre mahirap. Maraming issues sa mga tao.
Okay. Is
Maraming,
it financially draining?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Kaya nga mabuti naman supportive yung si Mrs. Kasi syempre, instead na mag-enjoy kami ng holiday, syempre dito mapupunta yung pera namin, di ba? Meron talagang merong commitment talaga.
Yeah. Sir, bakit ganon? Bakit sobrang committed ka to do this? Somehow, it's an advocacy aside from, of course, in the future, it's a business, it's a livelihood, di ba?
Yeah.
Why you're so committed doing this?
Although financially draining, less maintenance yan. Less maintenance. Overseas ako eh.
Yeah.
And my plan is to continue my career in
New Zealand. Okay.
Kasi syempre maganda ang kita namin dun eh. And this venture will need funding.
Okay.
baga, yung mga tao namin dito, they need to sustain themselves.
Mm-mm.
And yun ang ano namin, doon kami kukuha ng income sa
Okay.
abroad.
Mm-mm.
Pero isa pang naisip ko kung bakit bamboo, dahil nga it's a growth industry.
Ah.
Kasi, nung sabi ko nga sa'yo, nung nag-computer ako, mahilig kasi ako mag-project ng anong mangyayari sa future.
Okay.
Although, hindi naman laging tama.
Mm.
Pero, yun lagi yung mindset ko, what's happening in 10 years time? What's happening?
Okay.
So, you watching for trends. May mga
Okay.
ano naman yan eh. Nung nag-computers ako, I looked at the trends and I start from agricultural engineering, I jump
Yeah.
into IT.
Okay.
Kasi alam ko yun yung magiging trend.
Mm-mm.
And it blew up.
Mm-mm.
Naghanap ako ng ganong industry
Mm-mm.
na that's going to blow up in the future.
Mm-mm.
Nakita ko yung bamboo.
Yung bamboo.
Bamboo will blow up. It will be huge. Lalo na, sabi ko nga sa'yo, the Western countries are starting to notice it.
Okay. Sir, okay, nakita mo yung potential. In every Filipino ba, kahit saang lugar sa Pilipinas, there's a potential para mag-start, magtanim ng bamboo.
Alam mo, sabi ko nga sa'yo, there is 1.7 million hectares of idle or deforested land in
Okay.
the Philippines.
Okay.
That is from Batanes hanggang Holo.
Okay.
Meron tayong bakanting lupa.
Okay.
Ang kailangan lang natin, mag-allocate ang government. Kasi, ewan ko ha, yung mga deforested area na yan, kailangan yan ma-look after eh. May allocate sa mga tao. And then, mag-allocate sila ng initiative para sa bamboo.
Okay.
Anywhere in the Philippines, kayang gawin yan.
Okay.
I'm talking to LGU Bula and I'm hoping na we can do something in Bula.
Yeah. Sir, for a individual, let's say, for example, ako, di ba, gusto ko rin yung ginagawa mo. Paano kung mag-start? Ilang hektarya, ilang ganon?
Yeah. So, ako naman, siguro, kung hindi ka, marami kaming customers na umorder lang ng mga 12 seedlings, 24 seedlings. Karamihan dyan, hindi naman kalakihan yung vision nila.
Okay.
Minsan gusto lang nila for personal use.
Okay.
Kasi minsan meron silang farm, gusto nilang magtanim ng kawayan para sa pambakod o panggamit sa farm. So, yung mga ganun, okay lang yun, 24 seedlings, ganyan. Tapos yung iba naman, na gusto talagang magkaroon ng long-term na industrial, yung mga ang mga kausap namin doon, mga cooperatives actually.
Cooperatives.
Very organized naman ng mga cooperatives natin dito eh. Na kailangan lang talagang mag-commit sila na yung magkaroon sila ng desire para sa bamboo. Kasi marami ring alternative na mga halaman eh. Hindi lang naman bamboo pwedeng itanim, di ba?
Sir, may narinig ako na para daw ma-maximize mo yung bamboo for engineering ay you need thousands of hectares.
Yeah.
You need a processing plant inside your farm. Yung mga ganun silang sinasabi. Totoo ba yun?
Yeah. So, depende yan sa scale.
Okay.
Yung so may mga yung laminated bamboo na engineering, yung glue. Kayang gawin niya ng small scale eh.
So may pwede. For small scale.
Basta meron ka lang guaranteed supply, pwede mong pwede kang magano.
So like itong tinanim mo ngayon na 7 hectares, you can do a
sa tingin ko pwede na tong yung shared facility natin diyan. Pwede natin
dito sa
puntahan.
LGU.
Sa LGU.
Okay, so pwede na 'yon. So
Well,
doon mo na siya ipaprocess.
Doon ko na siya ipaprocess. Sa simula, ha?
Okay.
As I continue to keep planting, of course.
Then that's the time na Butit may sariling facility ang LGU.
Meron namang mga investment ng government sa sa bamboo industry. Maraming shared facilities about bamboo.
Okay.
Ang Philippine government, ang LGUs. Actually, I don't know Ang common problem actually nila,
Hindi ginagamit.
lack of supply.
Oo. Walang material,
Walang material
na ipaprocess.
na ipaprocess. Yes. Oo.
So, ayun nga. So, let's say for example, anybody na interested na mag-plant ng bamboo at iniisip niya yung products gawa from the engineered bamboo, ay baka pwede niya i-check yung LGU,
yeah,
baka meron silang facility.
Yes, yes.
And then, at enlightening, no, na pwede pala, no, kahit na
Oo naman.
the small scale, kaya pala.
Kaya yan.
So you can produce a quality product kahit
Yep.
na small scale.
Yes. We can go to, kung may time ka, we can go to the shared facility, Iraqi. Pero marami silang nagagawang quality product sa shared facility natin. So they've acquired the skills sa engineered bamboo. Ngayon, habang nagtatanim ako, palaki ng palaki yung plantation, there will come a time na they couldn't cope
You have
with it.
to build your own.
And then you have to build
Dito.
your own.
By the time, ilang hectares ka na? The 300,
Mga
400
ganyan.
hectares.
Yeah. So, step by step. Step by step.
Gaano kalaki? For a small scale na lang tayo, to put up a farm using the varieties na priority natin, the three varieties, sir.
Opo.
Ano yung capitalization na kailangan nila?
So, kumbaga, imagine, removing the cost of land, right?
Yes, oo.
Imagine mo na may allocation ka from DNR.
Okay.
to-
So pwede yun, yung mga
Pwede
ganon,
yun,
yung mga
oo.
stewardship.
Stewardship, sabihin mo na lang na, kasi pag dinevelop mo yan at na-develop mo yan, i-award din naman sa'yo yan
Eventually.
eventually ng DNR eh. So, nabigyan ka ng lupa. So, 200 seedlings kailangan mo. 1 hectare. So,
200 seedlings, ano yung planting distance nun?
7 meters by 5 meters. Medyo malapit.
Baka dapat 100 lang, sir, per
Sige,
hectare.
pwedeng 100.
Okay, 100.
Lagay mo sa 100. Tapos, ang cost mo is seedling. Tapos yung land preparation. Ang land preparation lang naman yan.
Hukay lang.
Okay lang naman.
Doon sa portion na tatamnan mo.
Mas maganda kung i-mower mo para walang
Para walang weeds.
parang weeds.
Okay.
Pero
All throughout the whole 1 hectare? Kailangan i-mower
ang
yan.
kailangan mo lang, to be honest. Kaya lang, alam mo ba itong area na to, nung nagtanim kami ng kawayan, ang kugon nito, lampas tao eh.
Okay.
So, pwede mo talagang hukayin lang yung area na tataniman
Tatamnan.
mo.
Oo.
Kaya lang, ang hirap po namang
I-maintain.
ang hirap pong lakarin.
Tignan. Oo.
Hanapin kung nasaan yun, di ba? So, mabuti na lang yung tinabas namin lahat.
Okay.
So, you have to spend some time na i-ano yun. Siguro kung may mower ka, tractor na lawn mower, isang araw lang tapos to, no?
Itong 7 hectares.
Itong 7
Tapos in
hectares,
one
nakugonan,
Oo.
ipapasadahan mo lang yan ng isang araw, kung 2 araw na tractor. So, that will cost you, lagay mo na sa lagay mo na sa 10,000 isang araw. O, 20,000. Plus, yung effort mo na magtanim ka ng seed bag. Kung may 100 seedling ka,
Ilang Mondays yun? Ilang tao yun?
ilang tao yun? 100, kaya mong itanim yun ng 2 araw eh. Di ba?
Mag-isang tao.
Kahit 2 kayo.
2 tao.
2. So mga ilan na yun? Kung 2 tao, 1,000. Ilagay mo sa 1,000, 2,000. 2,000 sa pagtatanim.
For 1 hectare.
2,000 plus yung ating tractor na 10,000, 12,000. Mga 50,000 meron ka.
That
Plus yung
includes the seedlings,
including the seedling.
pati yung mga protection ng seedlings, yung mga...
Hindi mo naman kailangan protection, Hindi
Ay,
nga.
yung mga may tinutusok kayong ganon.
Wala. Ngayon lang yan. Sa hangin lang yan.
Sa hangin.
Oo.
Optional.
Optional yun.
Okay.
Pero kung gusto mo, pero simple lang yun. Ilagay mo sa kung talagang gusto mo maging generous, 100,000 pesos
Oo.
per hectare.
Per hectare. And then, ano yung management nun?
And then,
Weeding din.
ang weeding na
Every 3 months.
Every month siguro.
Every month.
Oo.
So pwede kang mag-mulch. The
Pwede.
plastic mulch na gano'n.
Pwede.
Para hindi ka
Para
weed ng
hindi mo
weed.
i-weed. Yes. Pero mas mahal pa yun.
Mas mahal lalo.
Oo. Although, pwede siguro yung mulch
Yung
mo.
square.
Square lang.
May mga lumalabas sa
Oo,
gano'n
pwede.
eh.
Oo, pwede.
Yung enough lang na hindi
Para
siya
hindi,
overgrown nung ano.
Oo,
nung,
mas maganda. Ang problema lang doon, yung tubig, hindi mag-evaporate.
Okay.
Ewan ko. Yun lang. Kasi tinry kong takluban yung mga parang asa ganyan.
Mm-mm.
Namatay no? Hindi makasingaw yung tubig kasi gusto niya well-drained eh.
Mm-mm. Okay, sir. I assume ang ano doon, aside from the labor doon sa pag-land prep and pagtanim, yung seedlings,
Mm.
how much it will cost for the
Yung-
seedling?
Yung sa amin, kami alam mo, sa totoo lang,
Ah.
ang retail namin dyan, yung mga 12 and 24, ang retail namin dyan,
12, 24 what?
12, ang usually minimum order namin is 24 seedlings. Eh.
Okay.
So,
Sige.
250 pesos ang ano namin
Each.
yan. Each.
Oo.
Pero if you're ordering more than that, very negotiable ako.
Okay. And sir, posibleng may mag-react, 'di ba? Sabihin nila mahal.
Opo.
What's the explanation? Bakit
Kasi,
bakit ganun yung cost?
Kasi 8 buwan na namin inalagaan yan, sir.
Mhm. Buhay siya.
Buhay siya eh.
And it's come from the seeds.
It comes from seeds, yes. At saka, yun nga, 8 buwan namin inalagaan yan.
Oo.
Hindi
So,
naman yan, hindi naman
yung analogy doon, kung alam mo, bumili ka ng cuttings, 'di ba?
kung
Thousands of cuttings
Mm.
nanggaling, let's say, ng Mindanao,
Yes.
pupunta ng Luzon.
yes.
Pagdating ng Luzon, dried na yung cuttings.
Maaari.
And most likely, out of 1,000 cuttings, ilan lang mabubuhay
yes,
doon.
yes. Baka ano lang.
Paswerte na kung may
Yeah.
pen.
Hindi naman. Pero maraming mortality.
Sige.
Yun ang masasabi.
Pwedeng
natin.
50-50.
Pwedeng
Ayan.
50-50.
So parang,
Tapos aalagaan
sayang
mo pa
naman. Sayang yung oras, sayang
Oo.
yung pera mo, tapos hindi rin tutubo.
At saka alagaan mo rin yun eh.
Alagaan mo rin.
So, yung cuttings na yun, you have to take care of it for maybe 6 months.
So
magkaroon
in-nursery mo pa rin.
In-nursery mo pa rin yan. Hindi mo pwedeng i-diretso yun sa field.
Okay, yung sa'yo
Yung
ay
sa akin,
ready for transplanting.
Diretso na sa field yun sa akin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, yun yung reason.
Mm.
At again, sir, galing sa buto.
Galing sa buto. Yes.
Totoong may buto yung bamboo.
Buto talaga yung bamboo. Kailangan nating i-deny yung rumor na walang
Yung
buto
rumor
ang bamboo.
na walang... ang explanation mo, sir, ay because yung bamboo ay ilang years bago siya magbulaklak.
Yeah. Minsan 80 years. bago
80
siya magbulaklak.
years. Oh, that's the reason why sabihin nila
Kukunti lang ang nakakakita.
makakakita.
Kasi pero marami ring sightings ng bulaklak ng bamboo dito sa Pilipinas. Hindi lang documented.
Mm-mm. Available na po ang Agribusiness merch sa Shopee. Ang link nasa description box. Agribusiness, how it works. Instruct, inspire, succeed.